Well, good morning, people of the IFL, if you're still fans of this product. Now, I do want to give you guys a bit of an update from yesterday when I said that I might potentially bring this whole league back. So, here it is. I did get confirmation from my co-owner, Doug Bose, my other co-owner, Doug Bose, where he said that he I guess, well, he didn't really say if he was excited about the idea, but he did say it was sweet to see that I'm looking to revive this league. Now, I do want to bring some ideas in mind, some games in mind that I had in mind now with this whole thing. So, the first option is I was considering having to bring back and use APF Football 2K8, especially since compared to what happened last time, they do have the updated franchise mode with that, but the only thing that could be a bit of an issue with that is that 16 teams, and I don't think I'm going to be able to really do that. So there's either that with the traditional method when we go back to 8 teams, there's that. Another option is, of course, we use this game, which is NCAA Football 2007. So with how this is going to work with NCAA Football 07 is going to be, I guess you could say, somewhat simple to say the least. So I will show you how it's done. I have a team up here as an example. Random team up here as an example that I just created and say, you know what, fuck it, let's go ahead and get with that. So here's how all of this is going to be done. First off, let's start with the playbook section. I'm not worried about any of this other stuff. Let's just start with the playbook section. The playbook section, when you started on offense, if you know this game, if you played enough of NCAA Football 2007, you are absolutely free to pick whichever playbook you want. But if you are unfamiliar with this game, you can scroll all the way down and you'll see everything that's here with this, between the bounce pass, the pass heavy, the run and gun, the bounce run, the option run, and the West Coast. So in case if any of you guys are unfamiliar with this game and how the playbooks work with some of these college teams, you do have the option right here to pick any of these. But if you are familiar, then of course you can go about whichever playbook you see fit. Now, one other thing that is definitely going to be very interesting here, I'm going to have this up on the screen right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Hopefully you can see it. Hopefully it's all too well and that's not all messed up. Now, how this is going to be done from here, I'm actually put it up here, now that I see it, the way how this is going to be. The way that I see it is, for selecting your team type, you're going to have really 3 options. You're not going to have these. You're not going to have these right here. We're not going to have the prestige go up like this. You're going to be between 3 options. You're going to be between air it out, bounced, and middle of the road. Anywhere below 3-star or above 3-star is not allowed, because as you can see, if I have it at, say, pass specialist or strong D, you'll see the ratings go up. I want it to be at least somewhat fair as much as possible. So having it fair would have to consist of these 3 prestige right here, where you only have at least 1A or either a 1A, which is right here with air it out, or you have it as balance with pass off, balance with everything being B plus, or middle of the road with everything being a B. There's only 1A in this section. I know there's ball control and there's big offense, there's this and that, but here's the deal. You already know when you take a look at some of those ratings, when you go from A or A minus and you check a look at those ratings, you'll see that it's not necessarily all that well that it should be. So yeah, middle of the road, bounced, and air it out. Those are the main 3. You guys have to choose between which team type you want. Rival school doesn't matter. You can pick which fight song you guys do want. So if you want a specific fight song to go off, that is entirely up to you. Now, one other thing I want to show here with this whole thing. 1 minute. As you guys can see, when it goes to NCAA Football 07, you have the option of selecting 3 impact players. Now, I do not care. I will go into the game personally and edit which player you guys personally want as a impact player. That can be done. One thing to note, which I believe is very, very important, is there will be 3 options to do so. The impact players will count as gold players for this first option. The second option will count towards your silvers. Your silvers, like how we're doing this like how we used to do it with APF football, but we're gonna do it with NCAA football 07, and that's essentially how it's all gonna go. Now, there is a secondary option, which is gonna basically change the whole setup system with how it would be traditionally done. Now, if you guys want a diamond player, that diamond player will be a 99 overall player. But the cost of having that 99 overall player is that you will not have any silver players on the team to back you up, and you will only have 2 golds, but those 2 golds will have an 86 overall. So, this can severely impact what particular team build you're trying to make. So you have to be very, very careful if you do select the second option. So it's best done that if you do pick the second option, that you make sure that the players can compensate for what weakness you have in mind, for what weaknesses you're gonna have. So there you have it. The first option is the typical build where you have 3 golds, 4 silvers, and 4 bronzes. You can see by the overalls. 3 golds will have 90 overalls, 4 silvers will have become an 85 overall, and 4 bronze will become a 78 overall. Now, this is subjected to change. It's possible I might not have it as a 78 overall. I might have it as something else. I might have it as maybe an 80. I'm not sure. That all depends on how this game runs and how this game does its work. So there's that. And of course, the 1 diamond option is going to be a 99 overall player. The 2 golds option will be an 86 overall player, and the 4 bronze will be a 78 overall player. This is the best way that I can do to compensate for the second option, because if you're going to have a 99 overall player, this player is going to be most likely known for being all over the field or making splash plays for your offense or for your defense. So that's the best possible way that I can compensate for this. Now, how you guys go about this is entirely up to you. Also, when it goes to playbooks, Saturday will be the day that you have to turn in your playbooks, because Sunday will be the start of games. Now, as far as I'm concerned, turning in playbooks will be absolutely no problem, seeing as I'm not going to be doing any playbook adjustments. I'm not going to be doing any form of that at all. I'm just going to be picking the playbooks that you guys set up, and really that's just it. I'm not going to be doing any audibles, none of that stuff, because here's the deal. I don't think it'd be a wise idea to sit up there and mess with some of this stuff from NCAA 07. They say, okay, if you how in a game where you press the audible button and then you move the right stick to the left to signify, okay, you want a play action, but then it's not a play action. Yeah, that stuff I don't really want to mess with. So whichever team playbook you pick is a team playbook you're rocking with. Make your builds wisely. Do the best possible thing you can do to build for your team. One last thing, there will be absolutely no drafts right now. Now, this will be considered the following year. I have no problem having to talk about this the following year, especially with Doug Bose if he's involved, or with anyone else if they're involved. I have absolutely no issue with that. But right now, because we want to get this league up and running and off the ground, and seeing as this is NCAA Football 7, where names are basically auto-generated, along with the heights and the, well, not necessarily the heights and the weights. Those were just based off of how it went from 2006. But I guess since we're doing creative player, it's basically all auto-generated. Basically, we're not doing any drafts. But you can sit up there and DM me what specific build you want. Do you want a diamond tier wide receiver? Do you want a gold tier quarterback? Do you want a diamond tier defensive tackle? Do you want a gold tier running back? That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So just DM me what position and DM me the tier you guys want. So then that way we can basically get this league off the ground. Now, I am going to be picking 8 owners that want to get involved. That even includes some of the ones that want to potentially get involved on Doug's side. If you guys want to get involved, do not be afraid to reach out to me. You have 2 options, 2 or 3 options to reach out to me if you guys want a team build. If you guys want a team, period. I'm sorry. You can reach out to me on Discord. My Discord is Pooh9189. You can DM me directly and just send me a friend request. Another option you can do is you can hop in the IFL Discord. Yup, I have said it. The IFL Discord has officially relaunched. So definitely hop in that, and then you can go ahead and ping me and let me know how you guys want this to work, what build you want. By the way, I will also have standings and I will have news up as well. So there's that situation. Another thing is you can DM me directly through Twitter. My Twitter is SpecPooEagles. So, or better yet, ping me through Twitter. Again, same thing. It doesn't matter. You guys can use that as an option should you guys need to contact me. You have 2 ways of contacting me. Or in this case, another way of contacting me is through my streams. You can contact me through my Glimish, which is glimish.tv/spectacularpoo, or you can basically just leave a comment down, and I'll see if I can, get to you. Just leave me a comment down with your contact information, such as your Twitter or your Discord, and I'll go ahead and ping you directly if that's what you want. Till then, guys, I hope we can get this league up and running. I will see you guys later on, probably today for some testing to see how some of these builds can work out. Peace, guys.